let's talk today about how to customize your camper. So there's a lot of things out there that people want to do, such as adding nose windows, adding bigger fans, changing the frosted glass on your camper to a clear glass, the sealant Scout uses. Let's talk about some of these things. So I'm at Nook Overland, soon to be Lark Overland in Ohio, Yellow Springs, Ohio to be exact. These guys can do almost everything here. So to start with, I just showed up today. They have a job on Saturday to add nose windows to the camper. So here's a nice template here that's laid out. They're going to cut the holes, put those new nose windows on the camper for a customer. Super easy to do. On a camper they just did, they cut out the older fan. You can see here a smaller cutout for the old fan that comes standard. Added a larger Fantastic fan. This is the frosted glass out of a door. So if you have a model prior to, I believe, about 2023, you have the frosted glass. And if you want to change that out, the owner of Nook Overland says that takes them about 30 minutes to pop out the frosted glass and pop in a new AP glass or AP system with blinds and stuff like that. So super straightforward install. The caulking that Scout uses is Manus bond. So every season you should check your seals, make sure that there's no cracks, the UV light's not wearing them out. Generally, it's not too big of a thing, but you should still check it just in case you get a crack or a break. Unique to the Scouts is the construction, no wood in the shell. So basically what you have is composite with an aluminum extrusion, and that's the primary bond on the camper. So it's like this, wall into aluminum, and that's bonded together. But the secondary seal is the Manus bond. So this is what it is right here. It's this fast cure Manus bond. This is in the gray color here, you can see in the bottom. That's what we use to seal the campers. So always check your sealant. Again, there's an easy template for adding the bunk windows. If you want to change the fan out, basically you cut a hole, put the new fan in, put some butyl tape around, and then you're going to caulk around the fan itself. This basically has on the door here, has some pieces to pop out the old window and insert a new one. So that's super cool. Those are very common jobs people ask about. So not big things to do, but on this camper, there's so much more they've done. So one thing I see here is this little giant step. So this is this is a ladder here. I'm actually gonna have Daniel in a second come show us something on the ladder, but before that, Little Giant also makes a nice little 2 or 3 step to get in and out of your camper. So if you watch me, one of the things you'll notice about Little Giant is how sturdy this camper is. If you're scared of heights, like I know Daniel holding the camera is, this thing's not shaking, it's not wobbling, it's very sturdy. So if you're looking for a nice sturdy step to get out of your campers, Little Giant is a brand I recommend. Now, one thing at Nook Overland, soon to be Lark Overland, is they have installed a solar panel on a Scout Tuktut. So a lot of people want a solar panel on their Tuktut. I'm gonna get Daniel to just have a quick peek at that. So you can see here, Nook Overland installed the solar panel on the Tuktut. Looks great. I'll have Mike, the owner, actually, we'll see him in a second. He'll talk about how he did that install, and just so in case you're curious how to do it. But as we go to the back of this camper, we'll see Mike here working away. They have a brand new shop opening soon, new facility. You can see on his computer here the layout, the floor plan. They're gonna have a brand new shop opening this year. Gonna be super cool, brand new building, brand new everything. At that point, they will be called Lark Overland, not Nook Overland anymore. But stay tuned for details on that. But this camper here, so Tuktut comes as a shell. You can get it basically with no options. So this one here, you can see the Nook team at this point has added a bracket for propane. They've added a propane line. They have air in and out exchange. You can see the exhaust here inside the camper. I'll step in quick. This is a 2025, but you can see this customer wanted to have the old bed extension style. So Nook Overland did that for them. They added a wiring channel for the new solar panel edition. They have a Propex propane heater in this camper. And again, I'm going to have Mike join us in a minute, and he's going to talk about how he did all of these installs and walk us through the process. But Propex heater, they have this set up for a Bluetti. You can see this sitting here. It's going to sit inside that table inside the camper I just showed you. But here I have Mike. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Mike, and Mike will talk about how he did these jobs, how he installed this bracket, how he installed the Propex heater, how he did the solar panel. Mike, there you go.
Perfect. I appreciate it, Ryan. So my name is Mike Mortel. I own Nook Overland with my wife, Danny. And we opened a shop last year in July. So we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary soon. And before we opened our shop to actually sell Scout campers, we actually lived in one for almost 2.5 years, owned them for over 4 years, and just love the simplicity that Scouts offer. So the really nice thing about Scouts is it's super easy to modify. So that solar panel on the roof, it's just, we install it the exact same way that the factory installs it. We use butyl tape all the way around underneath the solar panel, and then we tape it down to the top, and then use a turn-upon tape around the edges. And we use the same entry gland, the scan strut entry gland, as the factory does. So it looks exactly like what the factory does install. And then for this propane mount, it's really easy. The nice thing about these Scouts is they are a composite panel wall. They're basically structural everywhere you want. Anywhere you want, you can drill a hole, mount anything, as long as you have some type of backing plate or larger fender washer to spread out that weight. So for this propane mount, it's simple. It's just 4 simple holes that we drilled, and we bolted it on here with, we're gonna be putting larger fender washers on the inside to spread that weight out. But to mount this propane mount, it took all of 20 minutes. So very easy to add. For the Propex heater, we do have some customers that don't want to go with the diesel heater option from the factory. So we offer the Propex HS2000 heater install at our shop, and they install really easy. So you're simply drilling 2 holes, one for the exhaust and one for the air inlet to come in. And then depending on the camper, you have to route propane to it. So for the Tuktut, since they do not come with propane from the factory, that's why we're mounting a propane tank on the outside. If this was a Yoho, Olympic, or Kenai, we'd be routing from the factory propane tank, so we wouldn't actually have to mount this. So we route the propane line down to it. For this customer, I can kind of slide this out of the way. We built this little cabinetry shelf here to hide the propane heater, the Propex heater back here. This is going to end up sliding over top of here. We'll mount this in really nice. And then the Bluetti power system that the customer decided to go with will sit right on top of here. The heat will be coming out over here, kind of going towards the bed area. We keep the heat nice and low so the floor stays warm in the wintertime. And then we just added some storage here as well, since the battery is going to sit on top. So very easy to install. This customer, as Ryan mentioned, also wanted the older style portalage bunk. He's traveling by himself with his dog, so he didn't need the full slide out bed. So we custom ordered this from the factory, so that way we could install it here at our shop. So really, we are a full custom shop here. If there's anything you want, we've had some Tuktuts where we've built different shelving or storage cubbies up front, and additional sleep areas down here as well for one woman that wanted to take her grandsons out camping, that she needed some more sleeping space. So anything you really want from our shop, we can help you work it out and make it work here. So for the solar, yeah, we simply just mounted it up there, ran it right through the entry gland up here, and then the wiring runs all the way around the side to join into the wiring track that comes from Scout and then comes down to the battery system. But very simple install for the solar panel. And that is one of the biggest benefits, in my opinion, for the Scout campers, is just how easy it is to install and modify these campers. As you can see here, this looks like it's factory, but this is actually from the factory. It doesn't come with the porch light on the Tuktut. So we added that on there, so that way the customer can flip a switch inside and have that porch light. And then, yeah, down here, that's where the heater input's coming in and exhaust is coming out. The exhaust is going to route right out here. And then this propane line will end up getting routed up here to the propane tank once we get it all mounted up. So very simple. Anything we can help out with, feel free to reach out. We're in Yellow Springs, Ohio, and happy to help out wherever we can.